Yo, what's up, folks? So today we're gonna do another bad course review. Yay! It is called Shepherd Recreational something. It has decent ratings in UDisc, and let me tell you, those are a lie. This is a certifiably bad course. It checks all the boxes, and even though I'm calling it a bad course, I think it's one of the more fun courses around here. But I'll explain. All right, y'all. So walking up to the first tee pad. We have a whole playground back here. Lots of people play on it, pretty well used. One thing about this first tee pad is one time I stepped up to it and there was someone sleeping on it. One of the things you have to deal with here, there's pretty decent presence of homeless people around because it is a rec center / community center. And all right, here's what our tee signs look like. This one's actually updated or has been updated. This is now a par 4. I'm horrible at this hole. Back when it was a par 3, I always used to get a 5 on it. Oh, getting there. I put videos on YouTube, but I'm not too good yet. Thanks.
Okay, what's your doing here?
Videos, see?
What's that?
That's a video camera. It's fun, actually. But
What's that doing?
I throw it down that way, so there's another basket right down there.
Okay, just how to do it.
I'll show you. I gotta use yours. Alright, be careful. Back up.
Gotcha.
You right-handed?
Yep. I want to try.
Alright, go for it. Give it your best. You can do it. Nice try, nice try. Oh, it's rolling down the hill. Don't fight over it. Come on. There you go. Bring it back. You got it. Give it your best. Uh-oh. Oh, not bad, not bad. Good work. Alright, one more try and then I gotta get moving. Alright, you can try. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. Watch out. Ah! Bye. Go for it. There you go. I think you had it upside down, but you'll be good. That was a fun interaction. Got a couple kids who'd never played before. On the last hole, they picked up my disc, and I kind of didn't get to film it all, but kind of explained to them what I was doing. They're like, "Are you a YouTuber?" I'm like, "No, not really," but then I got to show them what a birdie looks like. Yeah, baby. So I actually gassed it around this tree, came up this hillside, and then cut rolled all the way back down this hill, which is, there I am right there. Ton of elevation change. I mean, not really like up and down, but there's like just a lot of little crevices you can fall into, but it can get really annoying sometimes. But I'm gonna try to pitch it up this hill. I've got a clear look to the basket right behind me, so. All right, let's tap in our 3. Still in search of that first birdie. Whoa. All right, baby, hole 3, 204. No information here on the sign, but this is one of my favorite holes in town, even though I suck at it. So, beautiful little gap here, drop in elevation. It is blind. It's a little forehand shot right back to the basket. Got a friend who aced this one time. It's cool. It looks on the back end, comes out to a nice little bowl, and then there's like this hill that pushes everything back toward the basket, so it's kind of a collection area. See if we can get the birdie. All right, hole 4. This one's only 214 feet, it says. Oh look, someone made a nice little Sharpie version of that's beautiful. But there's a Mando right here, and even though it's only 214, it's almost an impossible birdie because it's so sharp left that you have to go, but I'll show you. Wow! Tried to make it too steep, but I'm really not in a bad spot for a par. Like I said, it's a much harder birdie than you might think. Coming around the Mando, you can see how far the basket is away from this point here. So to get around the Mando, you're probably looking at landing way over here, which is the usual landing spot. You still got like a 70-foot putt to go from there through the trees. So that's why it's such a difficult one. I'm gonna go with the rock, see if I can't bend it around. Wow! So this is where things get silly on this course, because after you go to that basket, it doesn't tell you which direction to go at all. You actually have to come back across the fairway. It's very likely that someone throws a disc right into your forehead if they don't know you're up here. But going back the way we came. Check for traffic through this tunnel. Nice little fenced off ravine over here that people just throw their junk into. A bunch of tires down there. The mosquitoes back here in the summer are just, they will eat you to pieces. This hole doesn't make too much sense. They actually moved the basket a little bit, but basically you want to follow a bit of a fairway this way, and then there's a straight path that goes way back that way. So it's a par 4. There's no T sign here that tells you what you're doing, and you'd have to walk all the way up to find the basket. That was a horrible shot. My game is falling apart lately, so I have got to focus on my release or something, but I'm in a decent spot to get up and down for 4. Now I made it a good ways up the fairway. Bunch of trees right here. Basket's all the way back there somewhere, so we'll go that way. I went roller, didn't make it very far, but at least in the right direction. It's our first glimpse of the basket. There's a little fairway here. Disc is right here. Went a little deep on that shot. Somehow I made it all the way through. I didn't think I was going to, because this is a tight gap here, but let's see if we can putt. Another feature of this course is that it's right next to the cemetery. Saw a couple people headed to a tombstone, so want to respect them. But if you were to like way overthrow the basket and throw it into the cemetery, like I just don't like that. I think it's a little disrespectful, to be honest. But like, yeah, they've got fresh graves like right at the edge of the course. So it's one of my least favorite aspects of this course, honestly. All right, here we are to hole 6. As you can tell by this well drafted sign, it's about 210 feet, par 3, and it goes off to the right. Cut the corner a little sharp, so nowhere close to the basket. It'll be a little downhill putt. The thing that's happened on this course a lot is the baskets get stolen. They've had to replace at least 2 of them, but you know, that's really frustrating. I just don't know what kind of money there is in baskets that have been sawed off at the bottom, but I guess they just saw the lock and take the basket, so I don't know. All right, I'm making a pledge. I'm going to birdie out. 7, 8, 9, all birdies. Hole 7, 220 straight. Basket's right there behind those trees. If you can get against those trees, it's a pretty easy putt from there. All right, I'm making a pledge. I'm going to birdie out. I apologize. All right, hole 8. No sign for this one. Pretty straightforward. It just goes straight through the trees, and there's baskets down there in the middle. Probably the easiest birdie on this course, but you have to miss the trees. My bad, there is a sign. Go for it. This is my only ace, actually. It's on this hole. So it's 168 feet, sharp up and to the left. So I just do a backhand with like a super fast driver, and I try to skip it in. Got a random Mando up there, but. Alright, so a little recap. The course needs some maintenance, and there's a lot of things that could be improved to make it look nice, and I do believe they're actively putting money back into that course, so hopefully it will be better going forward. Two of the holes, they've redesigned the layout to make them a little more interesting, and they're certainly interesting. Honestly, I really like the course. I think it's fun. It's a really fun 9 holes. The right amount of challenge and just a little trickiness to it because it's in the woods and there's just some trees that are hard to beat sometimes. So I think it's a really fun like lunch break course, and you can play it really quickly, like 25-30 minutes, and that's what I want from a 9-hole course. One of those other ones I did a review on, it was 9 holes and it took me well over an hour to play. I don't even think I finished. So yeah, when I'm playing 9 holes, I want it to be really short and succinct and easy to walk to, and that's what that is, you know. Summertime, it really sucks. Mosquitoes, like I said, and it's just the briars in the woods are just really like overcoming it. But make sure you check out the link to our sponsor down in the description and go check out some Gravity Disc Golf.